Alright, I got my piece set up on a couple blocks. The jig is on a couple blocks. The piece is kind of hanging out here. I got to be careful when I drill into that I don't push too hard and push it out of there. But I set my depth of cut at 3/8, and we should be good to go here. Alright, see how she fits here. That'll be good. Put some glue on that, and then we'll worry about filling it to size. Big bite. Maybe not. Alright, I can see that this thing is not going to be symmetrical like, well, maybe it is if I get it in there correctly. So I'm going to take a little off. Alright, it's not perfectly symmetrical, I guess I'll put it that way. It's so close. So there's that gap, and there's that one. Just a little bit of play in there. I think we're good. So I can clamp this in place now. I'm kind of wondering if I want to just leave that hanging over, or do I want to flush that up and do what I originally designed with that thumb. Well, I'll mull that over. I don't really like that sticking out. I think I've got to cut that flush. Alright, I kind of got lucky there. That's just a tad short, but I wanted it to be a tad wider. But anyway, that'll clean up. When I sand this, it'll flush up. Okay, now I gotta get that thumb pull in there. Okay, I cannot do this on my drill press, but I can do it on my my shop smith. I can angle a table. I've made it and get the cut I want. Right there's my setup. Luckily, I realized I had my layout lines on the wrong side, so I've got them on the proper side now, but I need to get this over a little bit before I give it the final clamp down here. Am I going a little too far? see how we did. Oh, I like it. And I just barely touched one of the dowels. You can see that line there. Actually, it kind of looks like a wormhole almost. Well, a piece of 150 sandpaper wrapped around an old broom handle here. It didn't take much at all. Just a little bit more in there. There we go. And that isn't a dowel, by the way. That is a little wormhole, so I did not expose the dowel, which is good. I don't think I'm going to mess with that anymore. That looks pretty good to me. Now I suppose if I didn't have a shopsmith where I could angle the table like that, I could have just kept filing away with maybe start with an 80 grit and work my way up the grits until I got the look and feel I wanted. But that's going to be terrific right there. We'll see how it fits. Yeah, I got room even for my big old thumb in there. Just using my router plane here, coming from both sides, taking just minuscule cuts here. Until I get rid of all those saw marks.